Hello everyone and welcome to Old Coin TV channel. If you love exploring the world of coins, their history, value, and rare discoveries, you've come to the right place. Here, we'll share exciting information about coins from around the world, from ancient treasures to modern currency. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced collector, our channel is the perfect place to grow your knowledge and passion for numismatics. So, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the bell icon to never miss our latest videos. The 2006 United States 5-cent coin, commonly called the Jefferson Nickel, represents an important transition in modern American coinage because it marks the continuation of the brand new forward-facing portrait of President Thomas Jefferson, which had been introduced only 1 year earlier in 2005. Before this redesign, the Jefferson Nickel had kept the same left-facing bust from 1938 to 2003 created by sculptor Felix Schlag. However, the early 2000s became a major turning point because the U.S. Mint launched the Westward Journey Nickel series between 2004 and 2005 to honor the bicentennials of the Louisiana Purchase and the Lewis and Clark Expedition. In 2006, that commemorative program ended, and the Mint introduced a permanent, more realistic, more American portrait style, showing Jefferson looking directly toward the viewer, which had never been done before on U.S. circulating coinage. Thus, the 2006 nickel stands as the first full-time, stable year of the new style, symbolizing America's shift toward modern artistic identity, advanced minting technology, sharper relief, and a stronger sense of national heritage. The obverse front of the 2006 nickel features an intimate, forward-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, primary author of the Declaration of Independence, and the leader responsible for the Louisiana Purchase of 1803, which doubled the size of the nation. This portrait was created by sculptor Jamie Franke, inspired by a marble bust made by Jean-Antoine Houdin, one of the greatest neoclassical sculptors of the 18th century. The unique choice of a direct forward gaze was intended to portray Jefferson as approachable, intellectual, and visionary. It stands out dramatically because, unlike most U.S. coins that show profiles, Jefferson's face meets the viewer directly with confident realism. The word, Liberty, appears in Jefferson's own handwriting style, based on his original personal script from historical letters. This gives the coin a personal, historical emotional connection, something unusual in U.S. numismatic design. The inscriptions, "In God We Trust," and the date, 2006, also appear on the obverse, along with the mintmark P, D, or S, depending on where it was struck. The reverse back of the 2006 nickel features Monticello, Jefferson's iconic neoclassical home located near Charlottesville, Virginia. Monticello had been used on the nickel since 1938, except during the 2004-2005 Westward Journey series. The 2006 reverse continues the refined, sharper, and more detailed version designed by Felix Schlag but updated by the U.S. Mint's engraving staff to show deeper lines, clearer architectural features, and more accurate perspective. Above Monticello is written, E pluribus unum, and below it appears the word, Monticello, and denomination, 5 cents, along with, United States of America. This reintroduction of Monticello in 2006 symbolized a return to tradition after 2 years of national exploration-themed nickels, restoring continuity to the series. The reverse blends classical American symbolism, architecture, leadership, Republican values, with modern precision striking techniques of the early 21st century. In terms of composition, the 2006 nickel follows the standard metallic formula used since 1866, except during wartime years 1942-1945, 75% copper and 25% nickel. This alloy gives the coin its silver-gray appearance and durability. The weight is 5.0 grams, and the diameter is 21.21 millimeters, with a plain, smooth edge. The nickel alloy is extremely tough, making the coin resistant to wear and corrosion during decades of circulation. This durability is one reason the Jefferson nickel has remained a central part of American coinage for nearly 90 years. Mint production in 2006 was high, because U.S. circulating demand for small denomination coins remained strong. The Philadelphia Mint P, and the Denver Mint D, produced hundreds of millions of coins for general use, while the San Francisco Mint S, made high-quality proof coins exclusively for collectors. Proof coins have mirror-like surfaces and frosted designs, struck multiple times for sharp details. This makes 2006 proof nickels particularly attractive to numismatists. While regular business strike nickels are common, proof and high-grade uncirculated coins often hold premium value. The year 2006 did not produce extreme rarity, but it is known among collectors for several interesting minting specifics. High-grade Mississippi 67 or Mississippi 68 examples are difficult to find because the nickel alloy's hardness often results in subtle nicks, contact marks, or weak strike areas. The sharpness of Jefferson's facial contours, eyes, eyebrows, hair, jawline, often becomes the main judge for grading experts. Additionally, certain coins show minor die cracks, die chips around Jefferson's nose or hairline, or extra metal near the letters. These small, variety errors create collector interest even though they are not major mint mistakes. On the reverse, die deterioration may cause fading details in Monticello's steps or columns, which can make fully crisp examples more valuable. Another dimension of the 2006 nickel's history lies in the economic and cultural background of the mid-2000s United States. The country was experiencing rapid technological growth, early smartphone adoption, and a globalizing economy, but also the early signs of the financial pressures that would eventually lead to the 2008 recession. Coin circulation patterns in 2006 still heavily relied on cash transactions, meaning coins like the nickel were essential for everyday commerce, vending machines, retail purchases, transportation, and service industry tipping. Although electronic payments were growing, the nickel remained part of the backbone of daily economic exchange. Thus, the 2006 nickel represents a moment in American history where traditional physical currency still held its full role just before digital transactions began dominating. From a historical narrative perspective, the 2006 nickel also symbolizes the American memory of Thomas Jefferson, his achievements, contradictions, and influence. As the principal author of the Declaration of Independence, he shaped the ideals of liberty and equality. Yet historians also emphasize his complex legacy, including the institution of slavery at Monticello. Modern coins aim to preserve national figures while encouraging reflection, and the forward-facing Jefferson image introduced in 2005-2006 was consciously created to show Jefferson as a real human figure rather than a distant symbolic profile. This change reflects broader cultural shifts toward transparency, realism, and reinterpretation of historical American figures. From the collector's standpoint, the 2006 Jefferson nickel is considered a modern, readily available, but historically significant issue. Many collectors include it in complete Jefferson nickel series sets, often focusing on acquiring high-grade examples with clean, brilliant surfaces. The 2006 proof nickel from San Francisco is especially valued because of its mirrored fields and frosted cameo effect, which sharply contrasts Jefferson's face and Monticello against the dark reflective background. In terms of value, most circulated 2006 nickels are worth face value, but uncirculated rolls, mint set coins, and proof versions can be worth more, especially in perfect grade PF70 or MS70. Error coins, if dramatic, can also command collector premiums. While not rare, these coins form a cornerstone of the modern nickel timeline, bridging the historical 1938 design and the modern 2006 onward era. Overall, the 2006 US 5-cent Liberty Jefferson nickel represents a significant evolution in American numismatic design. It blends old and new, honors a central founding father, reintroduces the beloved Monticello architecture, and showcases a bold new artistic approach with Jefferson's forward-facing portrait, one of the most unique and emotional images in modern U.S. coinage. Its place in American history is secure as a symbol of national identity, freedom, artistic modernization, and the enduring legacy of one of America's most influential early leaders. Please don't forget like, share and subscribe and bell icon.